Hello everyone, this is me Kumaitile Kositsile. I am here to deliver to you personal finance mastery. I am sure you have done your personality test and you are happy with what you have seen. So we're getting into the first module of personal finance mastery, and that is money vision and mapping. With money vision, this is the starting point of your money. The question that you need to ask yourself is, what do you want your money to do for you beside the obvious things that the money can do for you? The obvious things are money covering your basic living expenses. We say that for you to have a truly fulfilling relationship with your money, you need to first define that money vision. You need to ask yourself, what do I want my money to do for me? And let me just explain what a vision is, or what a money vision is. A money vision is a clearly defined goal with a detailed plan of how you want to get to that goal. So you need to take notice here that a good vision has got three key ingredients. The first ingredient is that it is planned. It doesn't happen by chance. The second ingredient is that it's very clear. There is no room for ambiguity. What you want is what you want, is very clear. And the third ingredient is that it is time bound. It has a starting period and an anticipated closing time. So once you have this money vision clearly defined, you have to ask yourself, why is this money vision very important? Why is this, is it very important to me? How is it going to change my life? How is it going to impact the people around me, my community, the nation at large, or even globally? How is it going to change everything? Once you have this, we call this the compelling why. We call this your vision ramification. You know exactly why it is important. And this is the why that we can stand on. This is the why that will always help you or remind you why you started in the first place. So once you have your why, you have your vision, you have your why, you are going to move to the third step that we call money vision planning. So with money vision planning, what you are essentially doing is you are setting a plan of how you are going to achieve that goal. So the first thing that you are going to have to do is you are going to look at the bigger vision, your money vision. You are going to break it in what we call intermediate goals. Now that I have this big vision, how do I get there? You get there by breaking it down into intermediate goals. And those goals can be classified into different categories according to time. It can be short-term goals, something that you want to achieve within 12 months. It can be medium-term, something that you want to achieve within a year or 3 years, or long-term within 5 years or so. Once you have these goals, you have to also look at your goals, because some of your goals can be very complex. You break those goals into tasks. You're going to have to ask yourself, for me to get to this goal, what are the tasks that I have to perform to get to this goal? Once you have broken your goals into tasks, you move to the last step of vision mapping. You now take the complex task again. You are going to break them into steps. What are the steps that I have to take to get to the task? Once you get to the task, what are the tasks that I have to get to the goal? So you see, you are now stepping into your goal, starting with your tasks until you achieve what you want to achieve. I always like to give an example of a money vision in my life, because I always try to be as practical as I can be. My money vision is to achieve financial freedom, and I've said that I want to achieve financial freedom in 5 years, and I had to define what financial freedom is. Defining to me was putting a number. What level of income is going to give me financial freedom? I defined that number. I put 30,000 as my financial freedom number, and the time frame there is 5 years. Now the next question that I had to ask myself is, what can I do that can give me 30,000 on a monthly basis? So I started taking those steps, looking at all the investment vehicles that are out there, somewhere where I can put my money so I can start realizing that monthly income that I have set for myself. This is an example of a clear money vision. I challenge all of you today, and I say that this is the first step to achieving or to having that fulfilling relationship with the money. What is your money vision? This is the question that you have to ask yourself. So this is the end of our first module of the personal finance mastery. We will move into the second step of what you need to do.